In today's video, as you can tell by the title, 6 steps to help you get a breakthrough in your business. What's going on, guys? Gaby Kevin Z coming to you live once again, and welcome back. I'm your internet marketing guide, and on these videos that I teach internet marketing as well as help you build a business and brand online. So if you are an entrepreneur, creator, someone who's trying to sell things online or hustle or whatever, I usually do these videos just to share some insight with you from what I've learned this week, and sometimes I sprinkle some personal things in there too. But today we're talking business. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, 6 steps to help you get a breakthrough in your business. So before I dive into that, guys, if you are watching my video for the very first time, hit me down in the comment section below. Just let me know that you're new so I can go back at the end of the video and just show you some love. And for those of you that are returning viewers, welcome back. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Hopefully it's not snowing like it is for me outside here in the DC area, but if you are somewhere in the North American region, it probably is, and I feel your pain. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this. Some 6 different steps to really help you have a breakthrough in your business. And the thing I like about these steps, I actually got these from this guy. His name is Brian Rose. He actually has a show called The London Real, and it's like a YouTube show that he does, but he's basically he was a professional banker turned media marketing. He has his own company, production company, and he does these shows where he tries to inspire people and conquer your fears. And he covers a wide range of topics from health to business and everything. So he talked about these steps on a podcast that I listened to, and I thought that they were really helpful. That I think it would be something good to share this week. So one of the things that he talks about is this process, okay? And it's actually 9 steps, but I shortened it down to 6. Because there are a couple of steps in there that kind of flow into one another, okay? So the first step here is you want to constantly go through what he calls idea inception, right? So what that basically is you want to constantly have ideas coming in to your mind, right? And whether it's your business or not, like for example, if in your business, you constantly want to be thinking about different products, different ways that you can serve your clients, different services that you can be offering, different ways that you can be affecting the marketplace. And those ideas, I recommend having a notepad or something, writing those ideas down, keeping those things somewhere organized. It's not like you're gonna get to every idea, it just doesn't happen, unfortunately. But the ideas that, if you do this and if you have this habit, there are gonna be ideas that stick out. There are gonna be ideas that are gonna incept you in your mind, and you're gonna want to fulfill them at some point. Like Brian Rose, the example that he gives is that he randomly hears about Iron Man, and he's like, "What's an Iron Man? What is that?" 6 months later, he's doing an Iron Man, okay? And it was just the idea of going through that event and accomplishing that, and what that meant for him was what kind of propelled him into doing that. But it wouldn't have happened if you didn't have the idea first. So always look for new ways, always look for new ways that you can serve, always look for ways that you can improve the current product you have, and always look for ways to treat current customers that you have right now. Current customers, because it's a lot easier to keep current customers happy than to go get new customers, okay? So the second thing after you have these ideas, right, is to visualize your future. And I know that sounds kind of woo-woo and everything, but it really is an important part, because you really got to visualize what accomplishing this new idea is gonna do for you, okay? Like if you are into health and you have this idea of getting healthy or losing weight or whatever, the first thing you gotta do is just picture yourself having that result first. Because if you can't picture yourself doing that in the first place, it's gonna be really tough for you to even start the motions, right? But once you have that idea, that's kind of where the emotions and stuff comes in. By visualizing the effect, visualizing the result, it really kind of helps you take that next step, and it really helps you take that idea from your head to start doing something with it, right? So visualization is really important, and I'm not going to get into the whole meditation and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that'll probably be for another video, but visualize your future. That's step number 2. Step number 3 for having a breakthrough in your business is finding a mentor. A mentor can be real or virtual. They can be dead or alive, right? Like Bruce Lee is a mentor for a lot of people that want to learn martial arts, and he's been gone, for such a long time now. But it's important to find somebody who's been where you are now currently, and has also been where you want to go. Someone that you can follow, someone that can help you shorten your learning curve, and help you avoid some of the mistakes that popular mistakes that people might make. So in business terms, it's always good to follow mentors that are in that niche that you're in. Okay, like for me, if I'm in a business and I'm learning how to network, I'm learning how to do marketing, all that kind of stuff, I kind of try and surround myself with other mentors, other people that have successful businesses, other CEOs, other creators, other people that are kind of doing what I want to do eventually, or achieve what I want to achieve, so that I'm kind of getting ideas from them. I'm learning from mistakes that they made, and I'm shortening my learning curve, and it's really helping me get to where I want to go. Okay, so finding mentors, having a mentor, guys, is so important. And I didn't realize the importance of this until I don't know, maybe halfway through college. In fact, the first program I ever bought that was entrepreneur related at all was Tai Lopez's 67 Steps to Success, or 67 Steps to something, I don't know, but it was like a little mentorship program packet that he had, and I listened through those audios, and that was really my first taste of having a mentor. Having someone just kind of tell you things that you need to hear, uplift you, help change your mindset and change your psyche. It's so important. All right, guys, so that's step number 3. These principles that I'm talking about, guys, you can apply them in business like I'm talking about in this video, but you can also apply it into your everyday life. So step number 4, Brian Rose calls this paying the price of action. And right, this is so important, because whenever you have an idea, right, you visualize you accomplishing that idea, you find a mentor, the next thing is to pay the price of action. And the reason why this is important is because it keeps you from quitting. And what that really means is you get some skin in the game, right? If you decide that you want to lose weight, going to the gym is like, all right, fine. But if a month or two, or a couple weeks, or a couple days go by, and finally you just realize you don't want to do this anymore and you can stop, then you just stop, right? But if you decide I'm gonna go to the gym, you walk into that gym and you throw down $500 for physical or personal training, then you put some skin in the game. You've paid something that's going to keep you in that game. So even when days when you wake up and you don't feel like working out, you're like, well, I paid these $700, I might as well go get this workout, right? Or if you buy an online course, right? That's why a lot of courses sell for $4, $5, $6 grand. Yes, you can learn these courses, like some of the courses you can learn for free on YouTube, but some people need that motivation. They gotta buy into it. They gotta put some skin in the game. It doesn't always have to be monetary. It can be with your time, investing your time, but you gotta have some kind of initial investment at first, or you're going to fall off. So for me, when it came to me and when I was trying to get back into the gym and get back into my health regimen, I went out and I spent money on gym outfits and supplements like whey protein, vitamins, all that kind of stuff. So by the time I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I spent all this money, I might as well put it to use. And it really did help keep me on track for days when I realized well, I gotta use this stuff, because otherwise I just threw away money, right? So pay the price of action, y'all. That is really something that's important with whatever idea that you're trying to accomplish, whether it's in your business. For example, if you're trying to expand in your business, pay the price of action and hire your first employee, right? Or outsource something. Okay, these are things that you can pay moving forward that kind of get your skin into the game and help you stay accountable in what you're doing, which is actually my next step. It's kind of flow into that is accountability, y'all. That is also very important too. The best way to keep you accountable is by letting other people know what you're doing, right? I tell people all the time, I do these videos. I know sometimes I might not be perfect. There might be something that comes up or whatever, but I try and be accountable because I say, look, I'm doing these videos. I have personal reasons for doing them, but they also help a lot of people. People reach out to me all the time and thanking me for videos that I do. And so, but by telling people I do these, I keep myself accountable, right? So for you, with an idea that you have, for the business that you have, or something that you're trying to accomplish in your business, you got to find a way to keep yourself accountable. Whether that is telling other employees what you're doing, whether that's telling other people around you, even that people that are not in your business, what you're planning to do, whether it's putting your goals out there and being open with your goals and say, look guys, this year I'm trying to double my income, right? Like by putting it out there, with social media, it's easy these days. You keep yourself accountable. When you're trying to get in shape in the gym, best way to keep yourself accountable, take a before and after picture, right? But take a before picture and tell yourself or tell people you're gonna post your before picture somewhere on your social media, right? That'll keep you accountable, because I'll bet you the days you don't wanna work out, you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta post these pics, right? You know what I mean? So keeping yourself accountable is really hard to do. But telling other people what you plan to do, what goals that you achieve, that you want to achieve, what ideas that you have, will help you keep accountable, and that's really gonna go far. It's gonna help you push past those days when you don't feel like doing it, right? Number 6 is have a game plan. All right, now you already have the idea, you visualize, you got the mentor, you paid the price, you have accountability, you need a plan. Right? If you don't have a plan, it's gonna be hard to figure out exactly where to go. The mentor can help with that a little bit, but not having a plan is like getting into your car and just starting to drive, and you say you want to go to Florida. And you might end up in Florida, or you might end up in Utah somewhere, right? Like, there's no point. You know, you got to turn on your GPS, figure out your map, your directions, and you know that's how you're gonna get from point A to point B without wasting your time. Same thing happens with when you're trying to have a breakthrough in your business. You got to have a plan a plan of action as to what you want. You want to double your business? All right, come up with a plan of action. What products you're going to be selling? What services are you going to be expanding? How are you going to be reaching out to the marketplace? What are your margins going to be? How are you going to market this? How is this going to be part of your brand? How are you going to get people involved in this? How are you going to outsource this if you don't have time? All this stuff, you got to put this together into a plan of action so that you can take that action and not just walk into it thinking it's going to happen. Because I promise you, half the time or most of the time, it's not, right? It's not going to happen just because you want it to happen. It's going to happen because you plan for it to happen and you follow a plan. Like that saying goes, people that fail to plan to fail. So you got to have a game plan, y'all. It's so important, especially when it comes to trying to have a breakthrough in your business, because I see a lot of people that are just kind of going through the motions and not have a plan. If you don't have a plan, it's going to be really hard to, one, see how far you've come and track your progress, and two, know where you're going. And that's just, you could be going around in circles and not even know it. That's it for today, y'all. The 6 steps for having a breakthrough. 1 is to have an idea, have constant ideas, and keep a note of them, organize them, keep them somewhere where you can constantly look at them, because hopefully one of those ideas will take root. 2, visualize yourself reaching those goals, accomplishing that idea that you thought of in step 1. 3, find a mentor. A mentor can help you shorten your learning curve and get you going in whatever direction that you need to be going to. 4, pay the price of action, right? If it's money or if it's time, you gotta pay the price of action. Otherwise, you're gonna feel you're not gonna have anything, no skin in the game, and it's gonna be easier to quit versus paying something up, even if it's monetary. 5, have accountability. Tell other people what you're doing. Let other people help you stay accountable. And 6, guys, have a game plan. Have a roadmap to what you want to do so that you can follow that roadmap, and you can also track and see how far you've come, guys. And there's another bonus tip that I'll say. You got to be aware of resistance. This is something that really helped me out, because what you got to realize is whenever you're trying to fulfill an idea, whenever you're trying to go for a goal, whenever you're trying to do something, it's going to be met with resistance. And what happens is when that resistance comes, it causes people to stop, right? It causes people to stop, we quit, we do whatever. I'm guilty of this too. So understanding and realizing and expecting that resistance to happen really does help you push past that resistance. For example, if you say that you're trying to get in shape, you're trying to reach some bigger fitness goals, there's gonna be a point where you're gonna feel resistance, where you're gonna either hit a plateau, where you're gonna feel like you're not gonna wanna work out, where you're gonna, something is gonna come up. Your schedule's starting to get busy and you can't seem to fit working out into your schedule. Resistance is gonna come. And instead of just dealing with that resistance and be like, oh, well, man, I don't got time for this anymore, you can realize and predict that resistance. You can expect it and say, okay, this is the resistance that I expected. And you can emotionally detach yourself from it. Emotionally detach yourself from it and push through that resistance. And here's the thing, the amount of resistance you're going to face is equally proportional to the goal or idea you're trying to achieve. So the bigger you're trying to go, the more resistance you're gonna have, right? Whether it's getting in shape in the gym or whether you're trying to build a multi-million-dollar business, you're gonna be met with that same level of resistance. So it really comes down to how bad you want it, but understanding that resistance is gonna come, and when it does come, you already made a decision of what you're gonna do, you're gonna push past it. It helps so much, and it's gonna help you not just get knocked out by this resistance that comes out of anywhere like it always does. Keeps us in this loop of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same result. 2019 is gonna end, and you're gonna be in the same place that you were in 2018, and you're wondering why your life's not changing. So, all right, y'all, that's it for today, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Thank you guys so much. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me down in the comment section below. Like I said, if you're new, let me know. If you are a returner viewer, let me know where you're tuning in from, and I will catch you guys on on another video. Peace out, much love, and I will see you guys next time.